Cooper and Anthony. Proof that if you lower the bar enough, even we can clear it. Barely.
One of the biggest pop stars on the planet is Chappell Roan. I'm sure you don't know who she is, do you?
Is that girl that had the dress hanging from her nipples?
That's her. Of course, that's how you knew her.
Yeah, see?
You don't know her music, but if you can see her nipples in public, now you know who she is.
Yeah, she had nipple rings and she was hanging her dress from it. How would I not know that?
Right. Yeah, that was pretty controversial. That was just the dress. It wasn't really her nipples, but whatever. So she is in some hot water and her fans are all turning against her right now, which is so interesting because it's like you would think your fans would just stay with you no matter what and they would always have your back and take your side. But it's pretty shocking, like how she's slowly getting canceled and now they're calling her a Karen. So Chappell Roan, huge star, like burst onto the scene, had been trying to be famous for a really long time. Her first album, like, won all these Grammys. Her songs like Hot to Go and all of her big songs, like huge. She's headlining every festival. She's headlining, everything like Coachella and Lollapalooza and like just everywhere. She's absolutely huge. So she has a very complicated relationship with fame, and people have been noticing that on TikTok. Like, for example, she went to Paris Fashion Week. Instead of just like getting out of the car and going into the fashion show, she stops by the paparazzi, pulls out her camera and starts taking photos of them. Be like, I don't want you to stop looking at me. Stop photographing me. It's like, what are you doing at Paris Fashion Week? And do you think there's going to be no paparazzi there? Then she goes to a very popular restaurant, like one that all the celebrities go to. And she was like, oh, what are the paparazzi doing here? Now they're following me. It's like, no, it's like going to the Ivy in LA. Like they're already there waiting for celebrities to come in. Like go eat a Burger King. Like nobody's waiting for you there. So fans have started noticing that she's sort of courting fame while she's also pretending to hate it. And they're calling it completely performative. And that every time she turns around and yells at the paparazzi, they're basically like she Karens them. You know, she sort of like, gaslights them into being like, oh, don't photograph me. But wait, let me got my good side. Okay, good. Got it? Good. Don't photograph me, So the latest thing is this. So she is in Brazil doing Brazil Lollapalooza. And she is at her hotel. And there is a little girl and her mother sitting at a table nearby. And the little girl is 11. Big fan of Chappell Roan. That's why they're in Brazil. One of the reasons they're in Brazil. And she wasn't sure if Chappell Roan was sitting at the table near her, so she wanted to walk closer. So the little girl walked by the table pretending to go to the bathroom and then came back and was like, oh my God, that is Chappell Roan. Within minutes, one of Chappell Roan's security guards had come over to the table and said to the mother, what the absolute fuck is going on here? You need to be a better parent. Your kid is disrespectful. Your kid is rude. I can't believe she would come over and bother Chappell Roan while she's eating. And basically like, I'm going to tell the hotel to kick you out. You shouldn't be here. And just made this little girl cry. She just sort of burst out crying, this little 11-year-old. The problem is, this is not a regular 11-year-old. This is Jude Law's daughter. And her stepfather is Jorginho, I think his last name is. He's a very famous soccer star with like 5 million followers. He just retired. He's like some huge soccer star. And in Brazil, he's like bigger than Chappell Roan. I mean, he's bigger than anything in Brazil. I mean, the wrong place, wrong time. So she was punching down, but didn't realize that she was punching down on somebody that had way more fame and way more clout. So Jorginho gets on his Instagram and tells this entire story. And at the end says, Chappell Roan, if it wasn't for your fans, you'd be nobody. And people that are still her fans, she doesn't care about you. She doesn't deserve your love. So the mayor of Rio, she's about to play there, said, you're not coming here, and banned her from Rio.
Just because she did that to 11-year-old. To
11-year-old, well, and the stepdaughter of this beloved Brazilian star. And it's like, if that's how you treat 11-year-olds, you can't perform in my city. So cut to suddenly Chappell Roan jumps on Instagram to offer an apology.
I'm just going to tell my half of the story of what happened today with a mother and child who were involved with a security guard who was not my personal security. I didn't even see a woman and a child. Like, no one came up to me. No one bothered me. Like, I was just sitting at breakfast in my hotel. I think these people were staying at the hotel as well. So the fact that, like, a security guard I did not ask the security guard to go up and talk to this mother and child. They did not come up to me. They weren't doing anything. It's unfair for security to just assume someone doesn't have good intentions when they have no reason to believe because there's no action even taken. Like, I do not hate people who are fans of my music. I do not hate children. Like, that is crazy.
You can't start banning people because they do stupid things in public, or you would have nobody performing at the... I mean, how many people are douchebags that are artists? All of them.
But they're douchebags to adults. It's one thing to be, and to each other, but to be a douchebag to an 11-year-old girl, I mean, that's really like when Taylor Swift meets an 11-year-old fan, she gives her a friendship bracelet and a hug. You know, she doesn't make her cry. She's saying that the security guard was not one of her security guards. It's like, well, then whose was he? Was he just some random security guy wandering around just yelling at children? Like, why would there just be some random security guy there? It doesn't make any sense. And she never apologizes if you hear in that apology. She just says, I didn't see this. I didn't know. I didn't. I'm so, it's like, no, sorry, honey, that's not an apology. But her fans are really turning against her. They're calling her Karen. They're saying, like, she doesn't have to be famous. Like, no one's asking you to be famous. And if you can't handle fame, maybe it's not for you.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, if you're going to be famous, then you got to take all that comes with that.
It's just shocking that even her fans are turning on her. Like, if you go to her page, all of her like promotional stuff, people couldn't wait to comment underneath. And it's all like, one guy's like, I want to express my deepest disappointment with the way an 11-year-old fan was treated. That kind of approach was inhumane, disproportionate, and deeply upsetting. Someone else just went, respect Brazil. Somebody else has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 thumbs down. And then one that I had to interpret because it was in Spanish. And I just did a Google Translate. It's, in my day, Ronald McDonald was likable.